People are saying that parkour is like the piano of sports. Let me explain. In music theory, many educators believe if you want to learn music, start with piano. Not because piano is the best instrument, but because it's the best at teaching you everything about music. You learn rhythm, harmony, melody, coordination, all at once. Piano builds the foundational skills that make you better at every other instrument faster. And I believe parkour is that, but for sports. What if there was a sport that just by doing it, you became a better athlete across the board? Sprinting, jumping, landing, cutting, direction changing, carrying momentum through obstacles, spatial awareness, quick decision making under pressure. That's parkour every single session. And athletes aren't doing boring drills each class. They're building real skills through movement that's actually fun. Movement that keeps kids coming back. Because here's the truth. If kids aren't having fun, they quit. In parkour, kids don't realize that they're developing elite athletic fundamentals because they're too busy having a blast. Here's where it gets interesting. A study published in the journal Science in 2025 tracked nearly 35,000 world-class performers across sports, chess, music, and science, Olympic medalists, Nobel Prize winners, the best of the best. What they found was surprising. The kids who were top performers early, usually not the ones who became world-class adults. The ones who made it to the highest levels explored broadly when they were young. Multiple sports, multiple disciplines. They didn't specialize too fast. The researchers called it learning capital. Broader, early exposure makes you better at getting better at things later in life. Early specialization isn't the edge that most people think it is. Where parkour is genuinely unique is that most sports have a narrow skill set. Soccer is largely running and foot coordination. Basketball is running and hand-eye coordination. Great sports, but limited movement vocabulary. Parkour covers almost every movement in class. Running, climbing, jumping, landing, full body strength, balance, coordination. And because parkour is fun, especially with a great coach, kids stick with it for long enough to actually discover themselves as athletes. That builds a different kind of confidence. Not the kind you get from a trophy, the kind you get from knowing you're capable of genuinely impressive things. And you don't have to choose between parkour and other sports. For some kids, parkour becomes their main thing, their identity, their people, it's their community. For others, parkour is the best off-season training they've ever found. Soccer players, gymnasts, football kids, the gains transfer everywhere. Whether parkour is your main sport or your off-season secret weapon, one thing is clear, it's going to make you a better overall athlete. If a parkour group shared this, that means that you are near people who are already living this. Give them a follow, go see what they're doing, and if you've been thinking about trying parkour for a while or getting your kids into it, well, here's your sign.